We've had plenty of fun rolling around in Africa with Shekel Master Mogadishu and to a lesser extent India. So let's see what we can do in the far, far east with Chavs, a nation of Chavs, we shall now say, and the goal of this will be to annex England and make it full of Chavs. Chavs is a Siberian clan council, pretty much destined to die. They're animist, they just have nothing going for them, so let's see what we can do. Iron Man is on. Before I do that, before this even begins, if this ever ticks over. Options. No. Options. Now we're talking. AI difficulty to hard. The AI plays at full skill level and reacts more harshly to player expansion and vulnerability. Should be good. If we stick it on Iron Man mode, yes, it stays on hard, that's good. Just what I was looking for. And we'll just call this Chavs everywhere. But DDR Jake, England is already full of chavs, you funny guy, Purple Man. Basically, you're making current England. Yes, lucky. Okay, so I have not played as a Siberian clan council before. All I know is that they're rubbish from reading over their ideas and such. So let's get a rundown of our chavvy nation, shall we? Start off with a 151. It's a randomly generated king, and geez, that's below average. That's only 7 points. The average is 9. You don't get the buffs of being a North American tribe, you know, where you have ideas that you can plug into and then later reform, so that's unfortunate. In fact, there's a whole lot of unfortunate going here. We only barely make enough money to pay for our 1 boat and 2 men. We're already an enemy of our only neighbour, so perhaps we should extend the same feeling. Yeah, so quarter of a ducat a month from taxing, which is hardly surprising. I mean, what can you tax in this? How's our culture group looking? Pathetic. 2 cultures, and half of it's animist. Yeah, shamanist, so I'm going to want to get away from that as quickly as possible. Loans are pathetic, we're not allowed many of them. Yeah, we really have nothing going for us. Well, straight away let's plug everything we can into administration. Seems like the right thing to do at this stage. Yeah. And maybe we should fight our neighbour. Well, at the very least we can claim his land. The temptation is not to pay my men right now, but if he sees that as a sign of weakness, he could well come and destroy me. If you wanted to play this well, you should save scum for a better king. Because Chief Darkhan Kadiul is not very good at all. Our idea is we start off with less land attrition, cheaper unjustified demands, and well, that's nice. You finish off with monthly war exhaustion. That's a great finisher. Attrition, domestic trade power, production efficiency, fort defense, prestige, manpower, and reinforcement speed. Reinforcement speed's a bit small, but in fact that's tiny. That is ridiculously small reinforcement speed. Plus 5% reinforcement speed if you're on your home provinces is basically 5 more men per month reinforced per unit. The advisor is 33%, so maybe you want to change that? Paradox, please? And 20 global settler increase, but that's quite a late one. Also colonizing Siberia. Well, you have a minimum of 50% autonomy, so that's horrible. Well, what can you do? Jake, migrate to Penjina. So you can conquer 2 provinces while waiting for colonists. That's pretty much my plan. In fact, can probably quite comfortably sit on 4 or even 5 speed since I can't see much happening. We certainly cannot afford ourselves an advisor. Don't worry, that's my Steam going off. Don't rush to check your own. Right, chat is looking pretty red. Good thing I have plenty of time to read it. Having failed to become a shekel master, the commissar has ordered DDR Jake to be deported to Siberia. Get in a battle, look at those unit models and tell it, right, that's enough, would you shut up, Bill Nye? And that was the last we heard of him. Have you ever played as a pathetic nation before? Paradox say very disparaging things about Ryukyu, so I guess you could say them. Yeah, whilst we're doing not very much, we could also forge a claim on Kamchatka. But let's check our colonial range. Remember, you can only core things in your colonial range. Okay, so we cannot core Kamchatka. Certainly can't core Chukchi or Kakalayan. Gee, I don't have a hope in hell of pronouncing any of these correctly. I'm just doing what we can. Jake, what's the plan here? The plan is go along with this as best we can and hope we don't fail. Now, does anybody know if Siberian clan councils get a stability hit on the death of their monarch? So I'm hoping he doesn't. Oh wow, 4 fire. That would have been useful a while ago. Remove them from the map, gain 5 prestige. Create 2 more boats, get 5 prestige. I wouldn't mind removing them from the map, to be perfectly honest with you. But if I run into them, I'm running balls first into forest. Archer cavalry and long spear infantry. Force limit of 3. Yeah, not a lot going for us here, I will admit. Well, might as well beat up our only neighbour. We can beat him to it as long as we get the cavalry first. Time to generate buckets of army tradition. No, one of my things is I don't like using the same trick twice. That's why you don't see me becoming a protectorate anymore, even though you can become a Western protectorate. Jake, what's your tech group? We are in the Chinese tech group. So 60% extra cost for technologies. That's hefty, but at least we don't lose monarch points every month like you used to back in the day. Oh well, let's see if we don't end this fairly quickly. I don't know how long it'll take us to get to that province, but we will declare war at the very start of the month and hope that they are not paying their men. Jake, what's your migration timer? Our migration timer is... here we go. Yeah, it takes 5 years, so not until then. No problem though. Let's see what we can do, other than lose money dreadfully fast. So he's got a 1, 2, 3. Well, at least we're not crossing a river here, so that 3 means very little. And remember, fire phase comes first, and we do lots of fire damage, by which I mean we do no fire damage. Right, so we had plenty of time to get reinforcement there. Not much we can do about that. Let's just hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. Where were these dice rolls against France? I wouldn't have even needed my cavalry at that. He's going to Penjina, where he will probably be... There's a chance he'll be murdered by natives, but it's not a given. We'll drop off our 1,000 and go and round him off. Jake, why not vassal them? Vassals cost dip points, and I want to not spend all my dip points. We'll see what happens to you in Penjina. That's nice. You may have noticed slightly there that the natives actually rose up there, but the natives had no one to fight, so they quickly went away. That also happens if you and an enemy engage in one of your or their colonies. The natives will rise up, they can't fight you, so they just burn your colony anyway. It's tragic is what it is. Alright, we're hemorrhaging money here. Already. But that's okay. King Useless doesn't have any siege, so we'll just take him out of the battlefield here. And why are we paying our navy? Why indeed? We'll save ourselves a ducat or two. We'll get you back up to full strength. It'll take about 3 months. Oh jeez. Alternatively, we will no longer be able to siege this province because the attrition is murdering us. I wish I could mothball this archer cavalry. Good king. He had no maneuver, so that's no good either. Alright, just get to enjoy all this. War exhaustion is tied to supply limit, support limit for your country, I believe. Remember, you need to be an OPM to migrate, eh? I'm not that noob. How much of the world do you see? Now there's a good non-stupid question. Thank you, Croviar. Yeah. India, China, Philippines. Yeah, it's pretty good. So everything east of Bolokstan, Yarkand, and the Oirat. But we can't even see all of our Siberian friends there. Oh, this is a new one. A siege dragging on over winter is always costly and best avoided completely. This winter has been particularly harsh, and one of our sieges has seen both equipment and soldiers freezing. At this rate, we'll either have to recuperate and wait for winter, or send in more men, many of whom are likely to die from cold and starvation. How many are we willing to sacrifice to take this one city? Lose 5 prestige or lose 2,000 manpower? 2,000 manpower is only a couple of years, and we're going to get that back anyway. Defenders in siege in Omelon will get minor penalties. I'm curious to see what those minor penalties are, though. We'll see. I wasn't paying attention, but did we get a bonus there? Jake, you aren't using your merchants. I don't think we can. That's strange. I guess we can. That upped our trade income from... Actually, our trade income went down there. Okay. Well, no matter. We'll get you back home safe and sound. And then we'll never speak of this horrible siege again. Keep you there, merge you together. We'll stop paying you altogether. We turn a bit of a profit. And full annexation because it's free. Yeah! Look at that, no power projection. Now, I don't actually want this province. I wonder if I decrease its autonomy and spit it out, will that be good for them or not? We'll give it a go. Decrease autonomy. Then create them as a subject. Oh well, they have no autonomy anyway, there's no capital, but what I was looking for was whether or not that modifier stayed, and it did not. I'll have to keep that one in mind. Militarist 223. Did any of us get a good king? You did. I wish I was starting as you 644. That's mental. Does Japan still unify super fast now due to their vassal CBs? I don't think they do. I do not think they do. Nothing to do but sit back and enjoy speed 5 for a bit then. I know. Power projection 1.1. Okay, so what's that? 11 power projection, I think. Well, it's something. Our culture group, Paproch PL, is pathetic. Look at it. And most of it's uncolonized. We'll change that. We'll be spreading the Kamchatkan people. So a lot of my campaigns tend to get to the action fairly quickly. I think this one's going to be the other way around. I think it's going to be not much happens of the game, and then I get annexed. Still, at least with his vassal paying us 0.02 ducats a month, we can make something of it. I could fight Kamchatka from here and loot their province, but it might work against me monetarily. In fact, we all have one base tax, dealing in fur, fish, and more fish. We already have the Grand Banks fisheries. Does the game start with that? Oh, you're joking me. Again, below average, but our king died in 5 years, and we got a stab hit for it? That ain't good. In any case, let's get out of here. Let's go over here. We gain 50 of everything, which is definitely good for us. I've often thought of ways to exploit the migration mechanic, but I've tried a lot of things and none of them worked. Alright, move here, we get everything. Oh, grain. That isn't good. That isn't good at all. I was hoping we'd be able to make one of these guys our enemies for life. Clearly not. At the very least, let's make a claim here. Form an alliance with Key for 25 dip. Yes, please. They'll see things right when we improve relations with them. Hopefully they don't notice the covert action. Jake, I'm not from the UK. Is there a difference between a chav and a Ned? I think we use the word Ned in Scotland, whereas chav is more of an English thing, but I don't keep myself up to date with these kinds of things. Okay, Chutki are clever enough to have a light ship on the go. We are not. Can't even send our traders anywhere other than this Girin trade node, which I think is pretty bad. And if memory serves, it doesn't have a single estuary or important center of trade. Yeah, bad times. Stability is very cheap, it's only 67, but there's not really much point in us doing it. Negative stability doesn't reduce our legitimacy because we don't have any. Okay, it does make our merchants a little less good, but we will probably try to repair that at some point. First up, let's get our alliance with Chutki. And just by taking that, we'll certainly rival the Kamchatkans. Get alliance with these guys, and then onwards we go. We're close. We're certainly close. This is not the first flu in our country. Holy smokes, that pretty much gets rid of our everything. Oh well, let them die. I don't think we'll be seeing any income from our vassal anytime soon now. Jake, you need +1 stab for that -1 unrest decision that pagans get. Yeah, I'd completely forgotten about that, hadn't I? If I'd been clever, I would have gone for it earlier, but I was not. Ah, we can get it later. I'm sure fortune will smile upon us. Isn't that right, Lucky? Oh, right, we hate them now. We can change that. Get military access. Thanks for the free dip. Whatever is next. None of them particularly good, but I could certainly remove these guys from the map. Distant war. Crazy. I'm sure we could have them as a vassal, right? Might as well. Little else to do around here. And who knows, we might get a bit of maintenance. Maintenance. Vassal fees. Wait, why am I even paying them? I don't... No, I do have a claim. I'm just full of stupid today. It's been a long time. Yeah, manpower is never just a number. Anybody that says manpower is just a number and kind of quotes me as saying that is a fool. Alright, again, turn of the month. 28th, not exactly... February, not exactly great, because it's only 28 days long, but we'll take it. Attached to me, my friend. We're going for gold. Oh, it's plains, and there does not appear to be a river crossing, so... It's good night, you guys. I'll zoom in and enjoy the battle for once, though. I think I'll... improve our prestige. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon, but we'll take Kamchatka, because it's 25 admin. We'll call you to arms, you'll say no. No, we won't do that now, because they might declare war on us during our time of need. Jake, you can fabricate a claim on Ainu from there. There's 4 provinces you can get out of it. Yeah, we'll be sure to do that before we spit them out. Alright, so again, here we are. Let us leave behind you guys. The cavalry can go home with our king. Hopefully he doesn't die, send us even further into negative stability. Can't even blockade 1 base tax worth. Useless. So yeah, once we're here, fabricate a claim on Ainu and worm our way down there if we can. There's a good chance that we cannot. After all, he may have a better fleet. Ainu is a pathetic country, though. If I wanted stability, I would do well to convert them to shamanism first. A lot of things to consider. Like how we're desperately running out of money. We should probably get Chukji quickly so that I don't run out of money. And then I can dismiss my cavalry. That's what we'll do then. So yeah, we can only hold this out for another 16 months or so. Could work against us if this siege drags on. I don't want to have to take loans. I hate loans so much. Jake, wouldn't it be better to try and keep a rival around for those sweet 30 PP each war? For humiliations? Potentially. But we're sitting at 15 here. Best we could do is, let me think, 10 from rivals, 30 from humiliate would give me 40. 45 if I throw an insult down. I could cycle Chi for... Gone too far for that, really. Also, that's a lot of fighting for humiliations, where clearly we don't have the money for a lot of wars going on right about now. Great, a breach. Certainly didn't deserve that kind of good luck, but we got it. What is DDR Jake playing as? The nation of Chavs. Chavvy. Jake, will this be uploaded to YouTube? Because I gotta go. Yes, all my Europa campaigns get uploaded to YouTube, as long as they're streamed. So yeah, this will be uploaded to YouTube probably tomorrow. But I don't treat YouTube people very well, so there may be a few days delay on it. Okay, I need this to fall very quickly so I can take the fight to our friends up north. That's concluded. Thankfully they have not built any cavalry. Having the only horse in all of Siberia is certainly working wonders for me. So back home in a third, mate. I'll call you to arms, you'll say no. I'll hate you for it, so I don't get a stab hit for declaring war on you. To the family. No cost at all for us to do this. It's a shame humiliating almost seems like a better thing, so we'll get 30 power projection, but no. Just eat you up. And forge a claim at Ainu just in case we need it. The trouble with getting involved here is Japan. Japan will swallow me whole, but still, you never know when this could be handy. So we'll get our claim on the Krills. Chi is the only rival we're allowed left, we might as well take it. And whilst we have that claim going, we can create Kamchka. That's our new vassal. Everybody gets home. The peasants are dying from attrition, so there won't be any problems there. Instantly discovered fabricating claim, but that's okay. Jake, what is the subscriber count at? It is at 65, which means in the past day or two, 2 people have joined the family. I missed them, so sorry about that, but welcome to the family. Alright, let there be yet more war. So we've got no time for there to not be war. People, please join to me, because the less fighting I have to do personally, the better. Oh, jeez. Stab hits everywhere, but I'll take that discipline. It comes at a kind of good time, almost. Almost. Jake, Ainu's fleet is 1 galley, 2 cogs, force limit of 5, if I recall correctly. Thank you, Alicious. Your words of wisdom will no doubt be a great help. It's odd that my enemies don't even try to recruit anything. They could have had a good chance at destroying me if they just recruited 1 or 2 mercs. Everyone starts with 50 ducats minimum, so they should have been able to. We're going to win this battle and instantly dismiss our horse, which makes me feel a bit foolish because I should have made the horse go first, but I didn't. I didn't make the horse go first. Oh well, whatever. The horse is still doing its job. He runs away there. We will... What will we do? Probably get rid of you folks and chase him down. You folks don't need anyone to attach to you, and once we murder his army, if they survive the onslaught of the Caravelian people, then we get rid of our horse, and we can start saving money again. Goodbye, horse. May not seem like it, but you really did dedicate yourself to our war effort. We're going to need quite a bit of this land, so let's get those relations up. Otherwise, just sit back and enjoy the 5-speed. I may sound like I'm talking awfully quiet tonight, but that's probably because it's 3 minutes past 12. Don't want to keep all of Edinburgh awake. There ain't no horses in Siberia. Well, where did we get ours from? Actually, that's a good question. Where did we get ours from? Archer cavalry. Same as the Chinese, I imagine. Cavalry units specialised in ambush. Oh, are you joking me? Just how fast do these guys die? Oh well, who can complain about this guy though? Well, let's not make him into a general. Actually, that is unbelievable. I thought you got 5 years of invulnerability for new kings. No, that can't be right. I've had them die faster than that still. Painful. Never seen people die that fast. Welcome our new sub. Oh wow, somebody else subbed and I missed it. I am being a terrible streamer today, just like every day. Look, I'll even bring them up in the chat there. Victoria C. Kyle. I'm going to call you Victoria Shekel. Welcome to the family. SW Maniac says, any reason Jake's at -3 stability? Yeah, because I got a stab hit and I had 2 kings die in 9 years. Not even 9 years. Alright, so again, we just annex you. No reason not to. We could core the land. It would only take 15 admin, but no thanks. In fact, we really could. Probably wouldn't hurt us too much unrest-wise. But no, let's keep it stable here. Yes, I know this game so well I can't even remember where I have to click on to bring up certain screens. And there we go. If we improve relations with everyone, they will not want to kill us. Also, we maintain our troop count of 2. We can also migrate. Kind of tempted to, just because it gives us this, and we can do it every 5 years. I'm hoping that our friends don't migrate, but there's little reason not to. It's all base tax 1 here. This is, can't polish a turd, but I think we will migrate just so we can get better. I want to keep that boat. I don't want to have to make another one, so I'll migrate here. Is that really what I want? Well, hell. Stop thinking and start doing. Do vassals migrate? Can they migrate? I mean... Oh, baby. If only I wasn't pagan, then that gold would be something other than useless. Wait, what? Why were they there? Oh well. Let's get them home and then cease paying them. Vassals do migrate, DDR Jake, thank you. I shall have to keep that one in mind. So, no need for anything, sit back, speed 5. Just watch the world burn, really. They can, and they will kick out all your diplomats when they do, Jake. Makes them a pain to integrate. Oh well. Hey, a stab hit. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Medieval administration. We got that fairly fast. I really hope this guy lives long. Very long. DDR Jake, is subscriber number just a number? If I had 6,000, 60 or 0, it wouldn't impact on anything, and that's what makes just a number just a number. So I suppose yes, it is. I'm grateful for those that do find my stream entertaining enough that they want to subscribe. But in the end, that's not what I stream for. If it was, I'd be playing Minecraft and Dota 24/7. Get lucky and take a few provinces from the Manchu down south to become Buddhist and or Confucian. I don't want to trade one garbage religion for another similarly garbage religion. If there's anything I'd want to go for, it would be Hindu. But there's no easy way to sling myself over there. Getting 2 vassals next to each other would allow me to integrate one of them. Okay, Vijayanagar wasted no time taking over Ceylon. I don't blame them, it's very rich. A low base tax, so it's actually cheap enough to get, but look at that. Centre of trade, spices, tropical wood. Sweet like candy. That's odd, my vassals... Okay, I'd accept that they can't move because I annexed them and spat them back out, so it reset their 5-year timer. Yeah, I'd accept that. Where were you during my France war? That doesn't look so hot though, we have unrest. And we got peasants on our way. But what we can do is increase autonomy in this province to get local unrest -10, and would you look at that, no unrest, but still no autonomy. Autonomy is always going to be 0 on your capital province. New systems, new ways to toy with it. I'm a bit late, Jake. What's the plan besides taking England? Plan? Plan? The plan is to sit back and enjoy speed 5 for a bit. Once I get a colonist, I can start getting a bit more land mass and have the power to do as I please. I'll never forget the province of Deren became my capital in one of my... Yes, 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 give me the dip. Wanting that D. I moved my capital to Deren when I was playing as Assam, so that I could forward Chinese trade up to it. Made a good bit of money, but not quite as much money as the Gujarat player did. Hot damn, Lucas, you were rolling in the shekels. Siberian Iberia in this run or not? Potentially. We'll see how it goes. I don't even know if I'm going to survive. Siberian clan councils, not the easiest countries. Don't think I'm going to get anything better than ahead of time penalty, ahead of time bonus plus 5%, but we're still going to try. I'll have to tech up anyway, so no, just sit back. I quite like being miserly with my points, I have no problem with it. Yeah, Calip. port, but he still caused troubles. It's like the fourth person to ask about the culture of the Siberian tribes. We are Kamchatkan, and we're in the same culture group as the Ainu people, but that's all we have in our culture group. They really broke up these cultures quite a lot. And still, some cultures a lot lonelier than others. Just look at the poor people of Miao. Poor guys. If I were playing Dynasty Warriors, who would be over here? These wouldn't be those Menghyo tribes people, would they? Couldn't tell you. Alright, we can migrate again. Now let's not have our units wander around again. Good. And fish, certainly a lot better than gold. For a pagan, gold is worthless. And again, we can increase autonomy. No revolt risk here, boss. Ah, there's something. The resources depleted by migrants, that never used to stick around. They must have fixed that. Used to be a provincial modifier, and like most provincial modifiers, goes away upon a new owner. Well done, Paradox. Well done. No, that's Southern Jing. Okay. Oh no, you were talking to someone else. That's Wu Land. Okay. Dynasty Warriors uses a different projection of Ming. China, I suppose. Speaking of, they've decided to go for... There will be no free Tibet in this game, not under Ming's watch. Jake, chat scrolled past, so I will reiterate. If you manage to muster an army of 4 or 5 units, you should be able to take Sadia, Assam, and add OPM next to Bengal. They all tend to follow the same alliance web as each other, which makes them easy to fight. Thank you, Alicious. I'll be sure not to do that. Doesn't say when I can annex them here, but it should say 47. Oh, it's only because I have no diplomats. How about you? Shavvy. 53, so in 63 I can integrate you, no problem. Well, it will get me slightly more money than just having you as a vassal, so I suppose I'll take it. And let's take it. I might as well take this as well. Nah, no need. I'll just waste that admin. And knowing that I'm getting the admin messages now, it must have been maxed for a few months. That's okay. Our king is so good, we can just throw admin into the sea. We don't care. These guys. How does it feel? I care so little about that admin that I can just watch it dribble away. Right, you there. We need to have better relations with you as well. A few points here and there aren't going to change everything. What are these islands? Oh, okay, they're part of Kamchatka. So Kamchatka can probably see the sea zone. That's interesting. Our income is minuscule. That's actually going to be a problem. Pathetically small, in fact. Best case scenario, we're making half a ducat a month. And that's with nothing. Oh well, so be it. Let's get you inside us. Build up a bit of dosh while we can. Now, tell me about yourself. 1, 1, 1, and 1. So, horrible waste of time. Even if I looted all of that. Oh, Gabe, please get off the server. Well, gives me a chance to go away and fill up the freedom tanks. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, is Half-Life 3 out yet? No, it is not. Well, I think we know what this means. Yeah. Oh, okay, it actually doesn't cover the whole thing. Let's go. Now I am really, really bad at Minesweeper. Like they write books about how bad I am at this game. But we're gonna roll with it. See, I get the general gist. You can really work your way around corners and flat edges like this, but oh boy. Jeez, that scares the daylights out of me. Sweeping mines all day. Do 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 do. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. So it'll be one of you two. So it's like an or and or. Yeah, I'm no good at that. Somebody let me know. Oh! I goofed. I goofed bad. Oh well. The Steam isn't back up. Let's try that again. The fun never ends because it never truly begins. Alright, we got 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sounds good. If you're a Minesweeper Pro, then no doubt this is painful to watch. But that makes me feel warm inside. 3 and 3, so it's all safe. Someone says that's loud. I mentioned this earlier, but there's a way to break the Iron Man protection on a game. Can't be bothered posting up instructions to it, but if you have an Iron Man game that you would like de-Iron Manned, if you just zip it up and send it to me, I'd be happy to remove Iron Man from it for you. Oh, jeez. My heart. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you're safe. Why does it do that? Why does it give you a little X when you try to do that? In any case, 1, 2, 3, 4, safe. 2, 2, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Still no Iron Man. Let's keep sweeping. No, I know that's a 1. Double click will open all squares if you already got the mines. Oh, really? Well, that's... Oh, incredible. This is amazing. This has truly revolutionized the way I play this game. But I can't double click this. Yeah, because I haven't got all the mines around it. If I clicked there and did it, then it would probably explode, so let's not do that. Seems like a fool's errand. Right, is there anything we can work with here? Yeah, we know we've got 3 around you. Doesn't help me much, or at all. Yeah. Let's use that double clicking. This is tense. This is real tense. No idea how people can do this quickly. There's lives at stake, man. Jake's Steam is back. Not for me, it's not. Obviously I know I'm online because, well, I'm streaming this. No doubt there are Minesweeper pros looking at me, thinking this guy's garbage. And they're right. Hold on. Yeah, perfect. So that doesn't seem to help me in any way. Oh, I accidentally clicked there, but that's enough Minesweeper for one day. Yeah, the game is back, so we can get back to speed 5ing it. What could be more fun? Now you're almost annexed. Oh, I wish I lived in more enlightened times. I don't think I've had so many stab hits so quickly. I will endeavour not to moan about them ever again. Alright, welcome to our country. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That was a foolish mistake for me to make. I was thinking earlier, oh, what does integration give you? It doesn't lose your legitimacy, does it? Okay, well, I guess we're going to be waiting 10 years before we can integrate the other two. I should have timed it, but I did not. Oh well. Can't win them all. Means we can do the other two at the same time. It's a good thing EU4 takes place before landmines because I'm not feeling confident here, Jake. Why, thank you, Skip Red Text. Also, I don't think I've seen you before. Should I welcome you to the family? Alright, so that extra province has marginally increased our income. The thing is, if I pay my army, then probably won't be making any money. Yeah, a staggering 0.13 ducats. Good times for Chavs. Now I can't migrate. Yeah, certainly shot myself in the foot there. Oh, learning opportunities and all that. There's practically no chance that you're going to rise up. 1% chance per month of getting 5%. So expect a revolt in 158 years. No need to worry, even with -3 stability. I could lower autonomy, but no, it'll go down at its own pace. Sleep is just a number. No, sleep is not just a number. I highly value a good night's sleep. Or a good day's sleep if I'm working nights. Did I take a mission, or do I just have no mission? Yeah, I made a mistake there. I should have waited a day before splitting you out. Okay, so so far we've made quite a lot of mistakes in this one run. Not a problem. We'll complete that mission in 10 years. Could have integrated one of your coastal vassals at least. Indeed. Congratulations on the flag. It's beautiful. I really like that flag. I'm going to be keeping that. But does anyone know what it is? Rest in peace, Golconda. Jake, is this a new country in EU4? Yes, it's new to Art of War. I don't know how long I've been streaming. Let me think. Trucking was only about 1 hour. Super Meat Boy was maybe 2.5, maybe another 2 for Art of Shekels. 4, 5, 6.5. 7.5 if you include this. We'll go with that. Alright, welcome to Dip Camp. Well, we needed it anyway. Oh boy, national ideas. Just what I wanted. Alright, can we do it? Well, we might as well get our military tech up and on the go whilst we still can. And we'll get our first national idea on the go as well. It'll be 70 until we get the next one. But that's not really... Wait, what did we just unlock with 4? No, we got national ideas and all that, but... A tribal kingdom. No thank you. Nothing beats Siberian Clan Council if I didn't point it out already. Plus 15 technology cost, so we really got lucky getting this guy. So we're going to get our first national idea, and some of you may be startled to hear that we're actually going to go for naval as our first idea. I'd love to expand upon that, but as someone has pointed out, it is yeah, it's 12:30, so I'm actually going to call it a day here. We will continue this stream, but will we continue it tomorrow? Or rather later today. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. How about this? We'll continue this at 7 PM GMT Wednesday. Alright. see you then, and you can't settle for brown skin anymore, so what can I say?